Ground ball, base hit. That's in the right field.
Any more games, but we're still in it as of today. But anything could happen. But what are we going to see from them? They've lost a lot of their top prospects off that roster this season. Creating the 1 through 9 every single game for the Smokies. And let's go ahead and start it up. Let's go ahead and run through the 1 through 9 really quickly tonight. Brett Bateman in the leadoff spot. We already talked about him. Corey Joyce going to be
former big leaguer and Oscar Colas, who played for the White Sox, will bat second in right field.
Syrup and their signature artisanal ice for their craft cocktails. Guests can enjoy the fresh air from the
Special
large roll-up
discounts
garage.
at CarolinaAlehouse.com. Carolina Ale House is a proud partner of the Knoxville Smokies.
Pressure and overcook the burgers? Or are we going to nail the carne asada and the sprint?
Barons lose their next 8 games and the Smokies win their next 8 games, Rich. Hey, we're going to Chattanooga.
Jalen Palmer playing in right. B.J. Murray, lap number 1 at 94 miles an hour. It comes in at 7:05 Eastern time. 1 ball, 1 strike to the former big leaguer as Colas lines it into center field. That's going to hang up there for Brett Bateman, who got the night off last night right now. But he makes it 16-10. They trail Troy. There's a swing and a miss. 95 on the gun. And Rodriguez
all night long. So whether you're dining in or ordering delivery, make Bud.
Here's the 3-1. He missed high, ball 4, right on cue. Having a great campaign offensively, hitting .279 this year as he rolls it to the right side and beats the shift. That's a base hit. Bateman will stop at second, and the Smokies got something cooking here early. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a line drive into left center field. Holland coming in. It's down a base hit. Murray will stop at first. Everybody else stops at second. He's not typically the cleanup hitter. First. Here's the 2-1. Jammed him, floats it into shallow center. Long run for Joyce, long run for Bateman, and neither of them are going to get there. That'll drop in for a bloop single. First base runner and first hit.
First handful of AA outings.
That one ripped down the right field line. This is going to be a tough play, and it's going to get down. It's going to kick up against the right field wall. Pedaling over to third, Nicholson, and strolling into second, Corey Holland with a double. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a sharp liner into right center field, and this is going to split the alley, and it's going to roll all the way to the wall. That will score 2. Rocket City will have their first lead of the ball game. Playing in the minor leagues at the high A level for the Angels affiliate. There's a sharp line drive. Joyce has got it. There's an out.
Get Barry Bonds out by freezing him with an inside heater.
High fly ball, 9-iron pop-up into right center field. There's Palmer to make the catch. No advancement. Swing and a miss. Got him with that slider.
A little background on me is that I actually grew up going to those games. Yeah, I got to take my time getting ready. You know, this is a whole process. It's all about. No, that's not very nice, Richie.
We could talk bad about him because he's down there. There's a sharp line drive into right center field. Going to third base, Ethan Hearn. And now the Smokies in business here in the second inning. Runners at the corners, only 1 down, and that's going to bring up Andy Garriola. Mid swing by Palmer. Your favorite player? You said you grew
out of the Smokies?
There's a wild pitch, and that's going to tie the game. Hearn's going to score. Up to second goes Palmer. We got a brand new ball game. I don't get to eat down there very much because I have to talk. That one is swung on, and it is hammered. Left field and deep. Salute goodbye to that baseball. Andy Garriola, a no-doubter into the bullpen in left field. And the Smokies take that lead right back. His second home run of the season. And Hannah, you might have to stay all 9 innings here if we continue to play like we are in this inning.
You know, Richie, I am stat. I am stat for this game. That was awesome. I loved it.
So they take the lead right back. Bateman, a 3-run. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's going to squeeze through and into center. Another base hit. And I think the starting pitcher, Max Geig, might be running out of life here. He's starting to get tattooed in this second inning.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'll have to check it out.
There's a ground ball to short. Mershon flips. Nope, he's not going to flip at all. He booted it. That'll be an E6. And Joyce will reach.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that could be a great setup.
There's a swing and a miss, and Murray is down on strike. So now there's 2 outs here in the second. You could pay for everybody.
Oh, yeah, Richie.
There's ball 4. He walked them, including myself. You know, I'm on a minor league broadcasting budget here. I don't know what kind of budget you're on, but
Richie, I think you just want to go to a game with me.
I think so. Base is loaded for Jordan Wogu, and I think that's going to do it. Here comes the manager and
Bourbon,
Andy
vodka, and moonshine partner of the Knoxville Smokies. Swing by for free samples, tours,
guys everywhere. They're loaded up. 1-2, a sharp ground ball, base hit to the left side. That's going to score Bateman. Here comes Joyce. The throw from left is late, and Wogu knocks in 2 more. The 0-1. Swing, line drive, right center field. Coming on, sliding and making the catch is the center fielder, Calabrese, and that will end the long inning.
Flying with that. Roll that. Do it, Ravash. Ooh, almost. Good, BJ. 2. There we go.
There it is. All right. Well, hey, it looks like you're some good luck. We had a long...
The last challenge, we would have just got rich there. 2-2 on the ground, second base, backhand stop by Garcia on over to first. That's out number 1. Sinker. Full count. Skied into the air. This one right center field. Brett Bateman going on, but Palmer calls him off.
They moved up.
Another 3-2. This one going to miss up high. So a 2-out walk from the DH is going to bring up Josh Crouch with 2 outs and 1 on. Cubs have had a lot of recent news coming out, especially today. This one jammed out into center field, and that's going to be another 2-out base runner for the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Josh Crouch flunks one out into center field. Dealing with a calf injury right now. First pitch to Calabrese is chopped over to shortstop. Diving stop from Joyce, but he's got no play. Infield was shifted over to the pull side for Calabrese, and all Joyce could do was keep that one from rolling into the outfield. Now the bases are going to be juiced full of Trash Pandas.
Yeah, I'll say this. Joyce did just hit.
1-2 from Rodriguez. Got him swinging. Sets him down with a slider. The final homestand here at Covenant Health Park. 1-2. Got him. Strike 3. A cold. Getting the most at-bats up here in the 1-2-3 holes. 2-0 to Joyce. Crack. This one's into the left center gap and hit well. On the run, the center fielder been able to tailgate a UT game yet. So unfortunate.
Oh, you got to.
3-1. That one's going to miss inside. We're going to have a little extra bats here.
Well, you said you're going to the UAB game?
My pink Smoky shirt I picked up from you guys. Just in case anybody asked any questions, as Pablo rolls that one on over to the third baseman, Goebel. As bad as it gets. Here's the 3-1 from Rodriguez. Missed it up high. Lost the fastball command right there, and it's going to be a leadoff walk for the leadoff man, David Mershon. Oscar Colas.
Before he delivered over the first.
So it was in the lower half, as that one is going to miss inside, and back-to-back walks now for Rodriguez here to start the inning. Not the way you wanted to start off the fifth after the string showing up here tonight, Rich. We knew it was going to be a late crowd with UT. As the 3-2 swung on and missed. They're all clapping it up for Arian Rodriguez, who's finished off 5 innings. Phillips ready with the 3-1. Wogu cracks this one deep into left field, towards the wall and off the wall. Almost gave another gift to that Rocket City bullpen as Wogu strolls into... Here's the 1-1. Cracked over into right field and right on cue. Garcia delivers. Wogu had to hold up and make sure that one got through the infield. Serenaded by the beautiful voice of Frank Sinatra. To Garriola. Cracks one through the infield. That's a base hit. It's going to score Wogu and get Rayvaj Garcia all the way around to third. A perfect little 3 and...
Fourth. Let me remind you the defense if you're just tuning in. Andy Garriola, who's had a 3 RBI night in left. Brett Bateman in center. Jalen Palmer is in right. Long pause. Here comes the 1-2. Got him looking. Strike 3. Good changeup at 86 miles.
A pretty successful one.
0-2. Got him looking. Strike three.
Back to signature.
Off speed on the outside corner. He was earned the nickname.
2,000 games in a row is just insane.
That one was on the outside corner. There's the pitch, and it's in there. Strike three. 1-2-3 frame for. Here's the 2-1. Roped in the left field, but that's going to hang right up there. Sliding and making the catch, Garriola.
Food plopped off as it's halfway to my mouth.
Fly ball into left field, not deep. Here comes Garriola. He'll have his second put out of the inning. A 2 up and 2 down.
I have to go look it up. Shameless plug right there.
Swing and a miss. Got him on the hook.
Every home run, every goal, and every hole-in-one is served up fresh with their scratch TVs. Every seat is front row. So get up off the couch and get to Carolina Ale House.
He's been in Rocket City for the last 3 years as Wogu pops it up down the right field line. Koloff giving chase over towards the side. He lost the ball and it drops in, a base hit. Wogu's going to try and take. Hopeful that he won't require an injury list stint as that ball is laced into right center field. A base hit. Wogu's going to score from second. And Garcia has his second into the ball game, and Knoxville really
starting pitchers as well.
Weak roller, right side. The first baseman's got it. He's going to throw back to first, and it still remains the most in franchise history. There's another line drive base hit into right center field. Koloff cuts it off, getting the wave. Garcia, the throw from right to the plate. Garcia is out without a slide.
Talking about Allen Iverson, you Bills fans.
Here's the 0-2. Reach for, popped up in the left field, right at Garriola. He doesn't even have to move. That's pretty nice.
Canicorn.
Catch.
It doesn't get better than that.
1-1 lifted into right field, fairly deep, but it's playable for Brett Bateman, who will make the catch. And now there you go. There's Chris Harris and Josh Carey, the two broadcasters for King Kepley, who they drafted this year, does that. And after the 8th inning, still Knoxville with a big lead tonight. It's 8-2.
Escape to the sunshine.
Have to exit the ball game. Roman Fansalker, no guide on how to say his name. Oh, man, that just hit the kneecap of Joyce. That is not going to feel good.
And I think this is going to mark the end of the night for Joyce. With only 2 weeks left. Well, what was supposed to be a day off for Pedro, just like the night last night for Brett Bateman, thought he was going to be all good until you get to the last starting pitcher. That feels really good.
That missed inside, hit by a pitch and a walk. 2-0 with nobody out in the 8th inning.
What he's saying, and then you get doused.
There's another free pass. This is a horrible inning. A little too late. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, should be 2. The second baseman, backhanded flip. Mershon juggled it, and he's not going to get a double play. Wow, another walk.
This just seems like
almost unwatchable.
Yeah, this just seems like one of those times.
And Salker's lucky he's not playing at Texas A&M because he'd be on ball 8 right now. He walked in a run.
Is Yency Almonte on a rehab stint here in AA, formerly with the Dodgers, the Rockies, and most recently.
1-2, popped him up. Shallow right. Out goes Hearn. Oh my goodness, somebody's going to make the catch. Miscommunication, and they'll still get the out at second base. Croucher's out.
They're so gross.
That one ripped to short. Garcia's got it on a backhand. 1-1, ripped up the middle, and Mershon's got a base hit. One of these things before. You know, usually you go out there and catch grouper and snapper. As there's a line drive in the right, Palmer sliding in, and he makes the catch, and that'll end the ball game. 11-3 your final. Well, to finish the
score big on savings when you download the My Rewards Plus app.